Hi, I'm Natalie Ledwell, and today I want to share with you 3 tips to navigate your way to wealth. Now, have you ever been caught in heavy fog driving to a new place? You know, the roads are unfamiliar, road signs are very difficult to read, and other cars just seem to appear very quickly. So what do you do in that situation? Well, we drive a little slower. We're definitely more cautious. We grip the wheel a little bit tighter. We're squinting in the white haze, and we're really taking care and moving slowly. Now, for many of us, the journey to wealth is very similar to driving on that foggy road. All we see is a very short section in front of us, and the future is unknown and the past is already a blur. So our focus is fixated on the short term rather than the long-term destination of where it is that we want to end up with our wealth. And sometimes we're hoping that we're even on the right road. However, most of the time, the fog that's associated with manifesting wealth and abundance isn't real. It's actually manufactured by your brain. So to help you navigate down the road to abundant wealth, try implementing these 3 tips to navigate down that road with confidence. So tip number 1 is to focus on the feeling. So when you are paying money out, how are you feeling when you're going through those actions? Do you feel anxious every time you write a check? Do you feel guilty when you buy something for yourself? The thing is, when you dream of the increased wealth that you want to create for yourself, the first thing that you think about is how you're going to spend the money. You dream of what new fashions you want, or the gadgets that you'll buy, the kind of car that you'll be driving, where you'll travel to first, and how many bedrooms you're going to have in your seaside mansion. And when you imagine those things and visualize those things, how good do they make you feel? Well, that is the vibration of abundance, and that's what we want to try to achieve even when we're paying our bills. So next time you pay a bill, try doing it when you're in a good mood, or after a great workout, when you've got all these endorphins going through your body. Make sure that when you are going through the actual act of paying the bill, that you're in a place of gratitude, that you're in a place of acknowledgement and wonderment that you have a roof over your head, that you have electricity so you can have some light, that you have, you actually can pay a phone bill and communicate with loved ones around the world. So really be grateful for what it is that you're paying for, because when you're into a place of gratitude and happiness and joy, these higher frequency vibrations are the same frequency as abundance. And when you change your emotional state, when you're dealing with money, it will change the way you feel about the wealth that you are ultimately attracting, and it will attract more of it to you. Okay, so tip number 2 is to focus on the openings and not the obstacles. So when you're on the road and other drivers can swerve in front of you or slam all their brakes and they can be obstructing to you, what a lot of people do, and what most of us do, is we focus on that one event. Let's say someone's just cut you off in the traffic. You get upset, you start ranting and raving, you're carrying on about it, you get to work, you're still upset about it, you start to tell some of your workmates about it. And what's happened is that we're stuck in the negative emotion of that one incident. The worst thing is that the driver who cut you off could have been completely oblivious that that's what they did, is going about their day being happy and joyful and grateful, whereas we're stuck in this negative vibration. So when we remain stuck in the negative vibration of that event that happened maybe hours ago, we're staying in that negative frequency. We are blocking abundance, and we're staying in an event that's already finished. Now, if you remain focused on the cars that are blocking your way, what happens is that you fail to notice the open spaces to get through. Now, this is the same for wealth. If you remain focused on the things that are standing in your way, or if you remain focused on the guy who just cut you off in the traffic, you're going to miss countless opportunities to be able to create wealth. It's very easy to stay fixated on the things that stand in our way rather than focusing on the opportunities. The thing is, when we stay fixated on the things that are in our way, we have an excuse. This is our story. We can't be wealthy because of the politicians, because of the economy, because, I was born into a family that's never had money, because I've never had anyone to show me how. When we stay in that old story, we stay in that old story. And we miss the opportunities that are coming our way, and we miss the spaces between the cars. So finding your way down the road to wealth requires some risk taking. So turn on your indicator and move into the openings. Make sure you keep an eye out for those and all the amazing gifts that the universe has to give you. Okay, so tip number 3, take all the help that you can get. What I do know for sure is that any of my friends, and myself included, who've had success in our lives, none of us have done it alone. Now, so many of us are set on the idea that we have to make it on our own. In fact, some people make it a point to tout their own doings and ignore the help that they had along the way. Now, very few things can truly be done by yourself. Now, humans, we're social animals, and we rely emotionally on those around us. Not to mention, for a transaction to happen and for money to exchange hands and flow into your bank account, it takes several people. It actually takes a community or a village of people to make this transaction happen. For you to pay for goods, let's say you were to pay for a sandwich, you've got to think about all the people that grew the wheat, that made the bread, that grew the vegetables and the salad and put it to the supermarket and then made the sandwich. Like, there are so many people that are involved in that one transaction. So creating wealth is not just a one-time thing or a one-person job. It takes a whole village. It's like when the weather's bad, of course you're going to go to your GPS for help to help you navigate. You've already taken a big step in the right direction by finding my movies and watching this video. And if you implement the tips that I just shared in this video, it's going to really help you get into that vibrational match of creating wealth in your life, because it is your birthright and you deserve all the wealth that you can create. Now, before I go, I would love to hear from you. Do you have any other abundance tips that have helped you create more wealth in your life? Please share them here in the comment box. And don't forget to subscribe to the My Movies YouTube channel for more videos on personal growth and the law of attraction. My name is Natalie Ledwell. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.